Good morning, poops. I should start out by saying I have not slept. So, yeah. A lot of you have been asking me to get on the blog TV wagon, and I've been like, yippee dick, I don't care about blog TV. So I went on there last night because, this dude, link in the sidebar, on Twitter said I'm going to be on blog TV, and to me, that's reason enough to go over there because he's weird. So, I went over to this blog TV bullsh, and it turns out you guys are right. It was awesome. I just essentially listened to him talk. Wow, he's a real person. Like, real, like, interesting. And he's wonderful. A wonderful weirdo. My friend Mark called me that once, and I've never forgotten it. I should tell you that before I started this, I stabbed myself in the eye with this very pen. My right eye, my good eye. So it sets the tone for the day. What else are we gonna talk about? So today I went for a drive. This morning I went for a drive at like 5 in the morning. I figured if I go for a drive, I'll like get all these stupid thoughts on my head and then I can just go to sleep. It didn't happen. So I'm on my drive, right? Total rank stink. And I'm like, what in the dick is that? And 30 yards in front of me, I see like a garbage disposal truck. A disposal truck, what the hell? So anyway, I'm like, man, I hope I can pass this truck because he stinks to high heaven. And then I was like, that's our stink. We created that stink for that man to pick up. Like, I'm bitching about 30 seconds and he probably can never get that smell out of his nostrils. He probably goes home and smells like garbage. How freaking ridiculous of me to be like, ooh, God, it smells so bad. Anyway, I went for a drive and I was thinking, I gotta be better. I gotta live a better life. Because I think for the most part, I'm a good person. I don't shit on people. I used to volunteer all the time before I got sick. And even a little bit while I've been sick. But I've really just stopped. I have stopped volunteering. And I need to start it again. Because I am able. And we are all able. And you don't have to do a lot. I mean, you could just send your aunt a card. You know, that aunt that you only see once a year? She probably wants a card from you. I bet she would really like a card from you. Or like, if you have shirts in your closet that you don't wear. I bet you do. You know, you haven't worn them in 2 years. You know what? Pack them up, put them in a box, take them to the Goodwill. Because there's a dude right now living somewhere wearing the same shirt that he's been wearing for 3 weeks, and you've got him sitting in your closet collecting dust. So get off your ass and go donate your shirts. Or go to the Humane Society and offer to walk dogs, because those guys like to walk and they just get cooped up in a cage. My, how the world still dearly loves a cage. If you know what that's from, you leave me a comment and I will give you a kiss. Do good things. I think in this life, you're either good or you're bad. And I think you're good. I think there is good in your heart. So you need to volunteer. And so do I. I remember a car accident that I had. I've never actually had a car accident that I caused. I did get rear-ended once sitting at a red light. Not watching where they were going. Apparently they're listening to their Justin Timberlake too loudly. Smashed right into my little Civic and killed it. The first accident that I ever had, which isn't an accident at all. I was driving on the road. There was a car parked in a median, and in my path was a box in the middle of the road just sitting there. There was nowhere for me to go but over it. And I did, and I crushed it. I looked back, and there were just objects just strewn about in a flat box, and I thought, what if those things meant something to someone? I'm sure that they did. I'm sure that they did. But there was nothing I could do. And you know, it's kind of sad. What if they were like trinkets that nobody likes except them, and now they're gone forever, crushed forever? It's sort of sad. Another sad event that happened to me in my car. I used to live in Chicago. I don't live there anymore, but I used to live there. And traffic was like it is on Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. And before I knew it, there was a baby goose in front of my car, and under my car, and behind my car. I killed this beautiful little creature, crushed it into the concrete, and it makes me really sad. I was so sad. And I don't know what people's reaction is if they were to hit a goose, but mine was to cry, to bawl the whole way home. And after I got home, I thought about, like, God, am I ever going to get over this? Killing this goose? I mean, what was he doing there in the first place? And I thought, like, if I had left 10 seconds later, I wouldn't have hit that goose. But, I mean, realistically, somebody else would have, you know? Ugh, I don't know why I think like this, but I do. I still think about it, and it's been 2 years since I hit that goose. And I had a friend who fought in this war, and it was his job to murder people, to end human life for our fucking freedom. Their freedom. What? He went to sleep every night knowing that he murdered people until the day it happened to him. And he's dead for our asses. And it makes me so sad. And I hope that no one who knew him watches this, because they'll think I'm dishonoring his memory, and I'm not. Because that guy was so sweet. He was the nicest person I've probably ever known. And he somehow flipped a switch and turned into a murder machine. And I don't know how he did that. And I don't know what that did to him. You know, I mean, when you're in the situation, you don't really have a choice. He didn't really have a choice. And I just wonder what that did to him, man. He was a good dude. He really was. I should probably change the subject. Please don't take offense to that, God. I'm never judging any military personnel, because I don't know how hard that job is, and I couldn't do it myself. I just miss my friend. I didn't mean for this to turn out to be a bummer, but if you guys just stick with me on this, I mean, I don't know what the videos are going to be like, but I'm going through a thing right now where I can't shut my brain off. This is my favorite hat. Did I tell you that? I haven't taken a shower today, so I didn't want to subject you to my hair, so I put on my favorite hat. I wore this when I was having treatments and my dumb hair was falling out. I like this hat. It's really old. It's a snowboarding hat. You know, speaking of which, my friend that I was talking about before that died, he taught me how to snowboard. And I'm not good. I'm probably the world's worst snowboarder, but I had fun, you know? I fell down 30 times and he picked me up 30 times and said, you can do it. Get up and do it again. And I did. And I went home with 50 bruises and, you know, a wonderful memory. God, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make this so sad. I'm just kind of in a funk, you guys. I don't know if it's because I'm sickish or what the deal is. I mean, I hope I'm not dying. I hope that's not what's going on. I'm like fucking losing my mind, like my cancer's eating my brain that bad. I don't think that's happening, but you know, you never do know. I've decided in this video that I'm growing a beard. I don't know how I will attain it, but I'm going to. Are you still watching this? There might be something wrong with you. I should probably go to sleep, but I don't feel tired at all. Maybe I'll do some yoga first. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm so thrilled if you guys are gonna stick this thing with me. Just keep on like listening to me babble about bullshit, because I know that if you're still watching, there's a little bit of weirdo in you. And if you want to share your weirdo, you know, you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to send me a private message, put weirdo in the title, and I'm telling you I will read that one first. If you just want to write it on paper why you're weird, you can do that. Send yourself a letter. Shit. Mail's always there. You know, they'll send you your letter. Let's, right now, you and I, let's decide on what our favorite book is. And we're gonna write it as a comment. So whatever your favorite book is, I don't care if you haven't read a book since you were 2, tell me, what is your favorite book? If you can read at 2, that's amazing. Down below in a comment, write blah 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 by blah blah. That's what I would like you to do. If you love me, you will do it. I think I'm done making an ass of myself. But you asked for it, so there you go. Don't be crying to me now, singing Barbra Streisand songs.